Doo-doo-doo. It's Shit Wars. Doo-doo-doo. Dum 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 woodcutter. Dum 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 woodcutter. My pronouns are they, them, and I'm Cliffside Permaculture. I cannot believe how many mushrooms. I don't know, can you read it? It's 5.76 pounds. There we go, now you can see it. And that's with them cleaned up, like with the mycelium bottoms off. Because you can't really get this clean, it's too integrated, but you can re-put them in the soil. So you're about to see me picking all of these and everywhere that they are. And I'm about to go put these back in the dirt. Enjoy. I just picked a bunch of these from right here. And there's one more little one. WINECAPs. And then I started walking. And I gotta show you. Do you see that? So last year, my first one ever was right in here, and I can see there's some. Yep. And now, look at that. Look at them, just like clusters. These are WINECAPs. I'm going to have so many. Now this is just the start though. Okay? And there's another one right there, but I'm going to let that one go. Okay, so you see all that? Then there's all of that. And then, let me move these aside. There's all of this. Look at these. Look at this. Look. I'm gonna move that rock. Look at that. That's like at least 4 inches across, maybe 5. And it's one of how many? Holy cow. You know? Just wow. Just wow. There's one under. There's like a whole nother mushroom underneath the mushrooms. Whoa. There's a bunch right here too. Oh, look at that. Here. Couple of small ones, comparatively small. Still at least 3 inches. Then, let's see if we can get these ones even out. Look at this. Look. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is wild. Holy cow. And then here. That is just, this is nuts. There's another one right there. This is just unreal. Now I have heard that the first year with WINECAPs is usually the most prolific. And they start to kind of calm down after they feel like they've got their spot settled. And it's really theirs, you know? So I'm also seeing that they like to pop up around rocks. Like, I think the rocks warm things up faster. This is just, this is wild. I can't handle how cool this is. This basket is no small potatoes either. I've got at least 5 pounds of mushrooms here minimum. Okay. Okay, so there's a bunch back here. What am I gonna do with them all? I have no freaking clue. They're so cute too. They're neat. They have speckles on top. Wow. There's a couple. Look at how little the one attached to the bottom of it is. That one's actually small. And I just noticed another. So I really need to get up in here and... Okay, that one's all smushy on top. And that one is too. Okay. I really need to give this whole area a really thorough going over. 'Cause obviously we're having a mushroom explosion back in here. I do see another one where I was picking. Over there. Oh. Breaking sticks, lol. The lilies are starting to come up. That's good. I mean, just like size 8 shoe for scale. Clearly it's not the only kind of mushroom I get still either. Those I'm not thinking, I don't think they're edible. Put spores here. I put a bunch of spores here, but I have yet to get any mushrooms out of this section. Some up in here last year. What's this? Oh, that's one that I tried to plant, but didn't get buried. Okay. Put a bunch back in here last year too. I don't see any coming up there. And these are edible. The reason I know they're edible is I know all the signs of what wine caps look like, and I put spawn in. So I put them here. Now, given that this wine cap came up here, I find very interesting because the only place up here that I put spawn was over there. So there could be anywhere it could be popping up, because obviously they wander, and obviously that got into the, like, it probably went around and out that way, because there's a continuation of wood chips all through here. But that does mean that there could be more anywhere. I don't think I see any more mushrooms. I haven't seen any more morels since that day either. They were over here. And the two that I've decided not to pick are still over here. You can see this one kind of deflating. And that one, something took the top off of it, but I haven't seen any more through here. This is where I would expect, honestly, I would expect them to all come up in the same place, is my opinion, but I suppose morels could pop up anywhere. I haven't seen more yet. It's been really chilly though, and I think they liked it when it warmed up. So if they're gonna have a second flush, they'll probably wait for it to warm up again. I would think. It's been really chilly. I'm only wearing shorts because it's laundry day. I have like a sweater, another sweater, and a coat on to make up for it. Look at that. Look at this. I can barely wrap my hand around the cap of it. So that is why they are called garden giant. Indeed, massive. And the rocks seem to help them. They're popping up around rocks the biggest. So, yep. That's the garden for today. I hope you enjoyed the mushroom tour. And thank you so much for visiting the cliffside. This has been Permaculture. Take care. Bye. And of course, here's a tip for you. Taking the bottom of these that I cut off, the mycelium bottoms of each of the mushrooms I picked, and putting them back inside the wood chips, because those will populate parts of the wood chips that haven't got them yet. So I'm gonna go all around with all of this and probably get them all up in this pathway up in here mostly, because they're not there at all yet. And I'm gonna leave this one out. The reason I didn't put this one in is because once I cut the bottom off, it came to my attention that it's all gross and spongy and rotting inside already. Even though this one actually never emerged from the ground, it was stuck underneath the cap of another one. But out of all that, I only had one that went bad, so now I gotta figure out how to preserve them all. Cool. So, yep, they're gonna go in there next. There's your tip. I'm up here putting my mycelium in, and look. I think it's a little late for this one. Poke, poke, poke. Oh, maybe not. Don't know, but I thought the only place that I'd get the morels would probably be down where they were, but there's another one up here. Wow. Wow. That's wonderful. So, yeah, this is an exercise that's paid off. I've been crawling along on my knees, digging little pits and putting these in them every so often, and I think I got another morel out of the deal. Sweet. If I tap it, make sure it gets its spores everywhere, right? Then I can harvest this one. Totally hollow, being chewed on by a slug. Add that to the mushroom harvest. They're very light. There's not a whole lot of weight to those. And continuing to put these myceliums up here. They might outcompete the morels. WINECAP tend to be like that, but my goodness, have I got healthy soil or what? So many mushrooms. Dun, dun, dun. Will it grow? It won't grow.